In today's video, we're going to cover the 6 things that Medicare does not tell you. And unfortunately, these are very important 6 things that you need to know. Okay, now this information can be found in the Medicare and You book. However, who has time to read this book? Okay, you won't get a phone call from Medicare, you won't get a letter from Medicare on these 6 things. So we're going to talk about it today because we want to prevent you from this heartache, okay, from a medical debt. Okay, let's get right into it. The first thing is that Medicare do not tell you right out is that Medicare only covers 80%. You are left with 20% of the bill. 20% is a lot. Why is it a lot? There's no cap, there's no ceiling to that 20%. No protection whatsoever. That is a pretty penny, okay? This can really get you into medical debt, and we don't want that. So it's very important to understand that original Medicare only covers 80%, leaving you behind 20%. So what should you do about that? You have 2 options, okay? You can get on a Medicare supplement plan that covers the 20%, or you can get on a Medicare Advantage plan where you pay co-pays, okay? So yeah, if you only have original Medicare, you are missing out. You should definitely consider looking at a Medicare Advantage plan or a Medicare supplement. You don't want any surprises. 20% is a lot, believe it or not. So that's the first thing that Medicare don't tell you, that it only covers 80%. All right, let's talk about the second thing that Medicare don't tell you, and you will be surprised. The second thing is that you need a Part D plan, which is a drug plan, okay? It doesn't matter if you're taking medications or not. You need to enroll in a Medicare Part D plan. If you do not enroll in a Medicare Part D plan, if you go without Medicare Part D for 63 days, when you do enroll in a Medicare Part D, you will be penalized. Just sat with a client that did not enroll in Medicare Part D when he turned 65, simply because he wasn't taking any medications. Why should I enroll in Medicare Part D if I'm not taking medications? Unfortunately, that is not how this works, okay? Medicare want you to enroll in Medicare Part D, whether you're taking medications or not. You have to have credible Part D coverage to prevent this penalty, such as TRICARE for Life or VA coverage, okay? So this individual was 75. He went 10 years without Part D coverage, and now he needs drug coverage. So he has to pay a late penalty for 10 years for the remaining of his life. Is this fair? It's not fair, but we have to play by Medicare rules. And Medicare says if you go without coverage for 63 days, then you will face a Part D penalty for the rest of your life, unfortunately. Now let's talk about the third thing that is very important for you to understand. You should not go without Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B when you're eligible to have Medicare. If you do not enroll in Medicare on time, then you will face a Part B late penalty as well. And this is a lot more than the Part D late penalty. You will be penalized 10% every year you went without Part B coverage. So it's very important that if you do not have health insurance coverage through your employer, you do not skip Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B when you're first eligible to enroll at the age of 65. You have a 7-month window to enroll in Medicare. You have 3 months before you turn 65, the month of your 65th birthday, and 3 months after you turn 65. If you miss the deadline, then you will be facing a Part B late penalty. Let's talk about what is credible health insurance for individuals on Medicare. So credible health insurance is when you have employers health insurance, 20 or more employees, then you're fine. You can stay on your work's insurance until you retire. However, marketplace health insurance, private health insurance, and Christian-based coverage type of insurance is not considered credible health insurance. So if you have marketplace such as Obamacare and you're turning 65, you need to go ahead and get off of that insurance and go ahead and enroll in Medicare so that way you don't have to worry about being penalized. Please do not make this mistake. I literally just helped a client. He had marketplace health insurance for 2 years. He was 67 years old. He figured, well, I have insurance. Why enroll in Medicare? Big mistake. That is not considered credible health insurance for Medicare. Okay? So don't make that mistake. The fourth thing that Medicare does not tell you is that Medicare is not free. Yes, you paid Medicare taxes. Medicare Part A, which is your hospital coverage, is usually free because you paid into it, right? You pay Medicare taxes. However, Medicare Part B, which is your medical insurance, has a monthly premium. Medicare is not free. Some people are so surprised, they will call the office and say, hey, I just got a letter from Medicare saying that they're taking out $170 something out of my Social Security check. Yes, because Medicare is not free. So it's very important to understand that you do have a monthly premium that you do need to pay when it comes to Medicare. Some people don't even realize that it's coming out of their Social Security check. So yeah, you are paying for Medicare Part B, believe it or not. Now you may say, well, Patricia, my neighbor pays nothing. He doesn't pay co-pays. He doesn't pay a premium. Why he's not paying, but I have to pay? Most likely, your neighbor has both Medicare and Medicaid. For low-income seniors, you can apply for Medicaid. Now, when you apply for Medicaid, and if you get approved, then Medicaid will pay the Medicare Part B premium. That's how that works. The low-income seniors have that opportunity to go ahead and enroll in Medicaid, and if they get approved, then it will pay the Medicare Part B premium for them. So it's actually not free. The state is picking up the tab. The fifth thing that Medicare does not tell you is that Medicare doesn't cover physical exams. I know that sounds crazy. So at the age of 30 and 40 and 50, you would go to the doctor, you would get your physical exams and your lab work and such and your tests. And you're telling me that when you turn 65, Medicare does not cover physical exams? That is correct. Medicare does not cover physical exams. So if you ask your doctor for a physical exam, you would get a bill. So be careful because Medicare doesn't cover physical exams. So what do Medicare cover? Medicare covers Welcome to Medicare, a Welcome to Medicare visit. So when you're first eligible on Medicare, then you could have your Welcome to Medicare visit. Your doctor will ask you a series of health questions. You and your doctor can formulate a plan when it comes to your health, and he will also tell you about preventative care and such. So this is an overall Welcome to Medicare visit. Also, Medicare will cover a wellness visit. At your wellness visit, your doctor will ask you a series of health questions, develop a health risk assessment and such, and make sure that your medications are up to date and, communicate with you about your other doctors that you see, such as your specialists and things like that. And he can develop a care plan for your care, okay? So a plan of treatment for your care. So that is a wellness visit. So this visit would not entail extra labs and tests and such. That is more of a physical exam where they run more tests and diagnostic procedures and such. And like I said, Medicare does not cover a physical exam. So if you ask for a physical exam, then you will get a physical exam bill not covered by Medicare. The sixth thing that Medicare does not cover, and we're talking about original Medicare here, Medicare does not cover dental, vision, and hearing, okay? They cover some, but very little, and it's usually for a problem with your dental or for your vision or your hearing, like maybe like a test or something. But Medicare does not view dental care as a medical need, unfortunately. So yeah, so when it comes to like your routine dental care, your cleanings, your exams, x-rays and such, Medicare doesn't cover dental care. And Medicare does not cover your routine eye exams and such, and your routine hearing tests and hearing aids. Nope, Medicare doesn't cover that. So you would need a separate policy for dental, vision, and hearing, or you could get on a Medicare Advantage plan. And a lot of times these plans have these extra perks where it includes dental, vision, and hearing. In today's video, we talked about the 6 things that Medicare does not tell you about. Now you know what are these 6 things, and these 6 things is very important to know because it will help you with some costly mistakes and help you understand Medicare a lot more. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked today's video, give it a like, subscribe to see me again. We help our clients every day with this topic of Medicare. So if you need assistance, give our office a call. We help our clients with Medicare Advantage, Medicare Supplement, and just understanding Medicare overall. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.